17-9. We're getting to start the second quarter of action. John, what are your thoughts here on the first quarter overall?
Well, we see another fast-paced game, Tony. That first quarter ended in a little under 14 minutes. Both teams getting up down the floor, not a lot of fouls. Deja vu all over again to the Princeton Day game, how fast it went by. But this time, Logan's been able to convert on just a few more possessions than they did the last time we were here, Tony. And you can tell a huge difference, not only in the score, but just in the team's attitude.
Yeah, when you got the big lead after the first quarter, it helps out. But Sean Johnson off the bench trying to put a zilch to that real quick as he connects on the three, cutting it down to 17-12. And Paul connects on the long two back on the other end. Says right back at you, big guy.
Well, anything you can do, I can do better. It's like them old Michael Jordan Mia Hamm commercials from McDonald's, wasn't it?
Oh, I hated those things. It's Trevor Andrews' block party, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Sneaking around from behind in stealth mode and putting it on the floor.
That's pretty nice, Tony.
He doesn't have a sloppy block, does he?
No, that would look pretty good. He went around, I don't know if it was his own player or another defender or another person off the other team, but he had to maneuver around somebody to get to that block. Good athleticism. Oh, a big Air Canada.
Air Canada.
Yeah.
I like it. Keaton Johnson in the corner, getting it back to Paul Williamson. As Paul had the nice no-look idea down low, just was deflected, but he'll stay here with Logan, so no harm, no foul there.
Well, you'd like to see Keaton kind of roll off that pick.
Yeah, just not catch it and pass it.
Right. There's this zone, Tony, you talked about in the pregame.
And it worked that time as Cody Thompson, nice around the background, Stevie Browning.
Just outran everybody, didn't he, Tony?
Yeah, once he got around Browning, there was no stopping. There's Trevor Andrews right back down here on the other end. Next, he's got 4. 21-14 is now your score 640.
Good job by Paul by keeping his head up right there. Good pass down the floor, caught him sleeping. Ooh.
Is that 42?
Yeah, it was 42.
Colton Goff getting
Good.
his first basket after having a few attempts.
Good turnaround away from the basket.
Trevor Andrews couldn't quite finish there. That was a nice entry pass there by Williamson. I believe was that Coleman.
I think it was Coleman.
Wagner back up top Thompson.
I was just going to say Logan staying in that man-to-man. We was talking about Preston's zone, defensively for each team. Logan will match up man-to-man.
Wagner with the ball working on Williamson. Gets it out to Sean Johnson. Johnson over to Derek Johnson. And we have a timeout taken here by the Preston Knights. 5:43 remaining, 21-16 is your score. So Logan hanging on to the lead here, not wanting to give it up without a fight. Now they're up by 5.
Yeah, Preston, just hanging in there, ain't they, Tony? They were down 8. They come back, they cut the lead to 5. A lot of it's been with good shooting. You got to make them when you're open. And Preston's done that. The Wagner kid, I feel like if I'm Preston's coach, he's got to be touching the ball. Funky release or not, the kid's money. He's 2 for 2, both of them being pretty deep. My ball team, he's touching the ball. I don't know. He could be having a career night, Tony. I don't know. But just from, the first, 13, 14 minutes of basketball we watched, it's who I'd be going with.
We'll see see if you get what you want here, Mr. Foster.
I know, right? I feel like Dr. Lou.
I hope you're nope.
Minus the speech impediment.
I hope they don't. Hey, man, it's a list.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I couldn't really remember. I think he has both.
He's from the Buckeye State, man. I stick up for my Lou.
I'm a huge Lou Holtz fan, but
I think it's hit or miss. People love him or hate him. Foul there by number 42. He's not in. I think, if that's 42, that's his third. Trevor Andrews with a vicious swat from behind there. And Shane Murray's going to connect and go to the line to shoot one more.
I mean, it really looked like Gary played him straight up there, Tony. I mean, that's just my diagnosis.
Dr. Lou, now with diagnosis. Or synopsis, is that what it is?
Could be either way.
Tomato, tomato. Either way, Murray did miss the free throw. Score is 21-18. Logan's lead down to 3. They were up by 8 going into the quarter. So Paul gets it out to Steve Browning, but he's going to be fouled on the floor. Going to get the foul number 12 there. Bronson Contic. That'll be his first.
Tried it again, Tony.
It really did. Just a little too far out that time. But either way, he's going to the line to shoot, too, if the clock stopped. And I think that's a play everybody in Logan's going to be expecting now.
Yeah, Deontay came up to him, patting his chest, saying, my bad, on the pass. Yeah, because that wasn't where the one was the last time we saw that, Tony, because Deontay put it right on the money.
I mean, it was like he went from his wide receiver running back there at Logan just went to the quarterback position for a quick second. Trevor's first free throw is good.
Got a pretty good shot there, big man, don't he, Tony?
He does. It is fairly smooth. And that one is right there, in and out, though. Wagner getting the ball over to Contic. And get it over to Cody Thompson. Contic fires a 3, dead on, no good. Rebound's going to go to Goff. He's going to get followed afterwards after the shot was already up. No foul needed there. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Without Gary Miller being in the middle for the Wildcats, you really see that spot exposed. I love Trevor. He's just real thin if you put him up against that Golf kid. I mean, looks like he's probably got him, Tony, by at least 35 pounds.
He does. That's a big boy. And he connects on the first free throw there. His first free throw attempt of the night. And Goff connects on the second one. 22-20. Preston keeps slowly chipping away at that one. Their lead, 4:40 to go. Winston going to go. Loses dribble, get back out to Stevie Browning. Deontay Coleman. Over to David Brown, back out to Williamson. Williamson step back 3. Let it rain.
Man, nobody does it better, do they, Tony? Off the dribble, at least in Willie Akers Arena. Man, he knows his spots.
Here we go, Preston breaking the break here on the other end. Nice job there by Paul Williamson coming down and helping out. And a little fumble there of the ball by Preston allowed Logan to get back there on defense and prevent that one from being a quick score.
Yeah, I mean, Logan might be one of the quicker teams Preston sees this year as far as matching up. Imano.
25-20 is your score. Logan by 5. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Cody Thompson. Shane Murray. Boy, I can't remember his name. And he goes up with it and connects. 25-22, Logan by 3. Paul Williamson going to the paint, goes up, and they're going to say a foul on the floor. Preston wanted to travel. They ain't getting it. Not on the island.
Nope.
That ref know better. He must have been here before.
That was an awful lot of contact too, Tony. I mean, probably could have went either way. I don't think it was a travel. I think you had to call something. Traveling wasn't it.
Paul missing the rare free throw there. A rare miss on a free throw. Not a rare free throw by any means for Mr. Williamson. And he connects on the second.
Full court pressure.
Gary Miller took a gamble there and it didn't pay off for him as 24 Murray connected.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Tony. Took a gamble, you missed, get back, live another day.
Paul Williamson to Steve Browning. Williamson firing a deep. It's good. Timeout taken here by Preston, and 29-24. Logan back out by 5. Oh, wait, we have a foul here on the floor. Steve Browning's going to get it. That'll be his second.
We're already in a 1-on-1.
3:19 to go here in the half, like John just said. Logan is committed at the 7 mark. Be 1-1. Next foul, Preston commits. Logan will then be in the bonus. And Cody Thompson connects on his first free throw attempt of the night to force the second. 29-25. Logan lead 4. And the second one round and round it goes. 29-26, 3:18. Deontay Coleman with the ball across the half-court line. Finds Paul. Paul over to Coleman.
Here Hatcher pleading with his boys in the gym to move. Wanting some cut and some movement on the offensive end.
Paul finds David Brown, giving it back to Paul, and it's swatted away by Shane Murray. And 29-26 is now your score with under 3 minutes to go. 3-point shot up, no good there by Bronson Contick, and we're going down the other way with 2:40 to go in the half.
Nice pass.
And Matthew Green can't complete on the basket. And we have a traveling violation by Logan. He'll go back here to Preston, and Seth Hayner will come in for number 3, Matthew Green.
Coaches teach their players, Tony, when they're that close to the rim to use the backboard. I bet he practices that tomorrow. What do you say?
I would say it would be unwise not to. And the ramp shot goes down through for Shane Murray. He now has 12. 29-28, Logan's lead now at 1. Preston looking for their first lead of the quarter. And Paul Williamson draws another contact foul. And until them Preston fans get a charge, they're not going to be happy. But they may be waiting a while because we've seen it. Paul's got this down to an art.
Yeah, he does, Tony. He gets his, when the player sets his feet, he can sidestep him so quickly to find yet another alley to the basket. It's amazing. You know, we were talking about it earlier. It seems like he hangs in the air forever.
And when he goes to them other lanes, it forces the defensive guy to shift up a little bit. And when you start shifting, that's when you get charged for blocking fouls. You can't be moving.
Yep.
As he misses the second one. Seth Hayner out the ball, under 2 minutes to go in the half. Deontay Coleman in the paint, goes up with it. And connects. His first points of the quarter. Coleman with 7. 32-28. Coleman almost got the steal there, and Cody Thompson is going to get it around the number 20, Clint Wagner. And he missed that one to the right.
Just a little outside. Been interested to see what the Wildcats can do if they can put any points on the board, Tony, as Hatchers went through his bench.
They have the 4-point lead with a minute and a half to go. They came into it the quarter up 17-9. As Paul is going to be fouled there on the floor again. The last one was the second foul on Clint Wagner. We have a 1-and-1 situation here for Williamson, and actually Clint Wagner has picked up his third. And I'll bring him out.